Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Dwight with Dwight Pours, and a little chilly today, so I'm wearing my Dwight Pours woolly hat. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a pour today on a 30 by 40 canvas. I'm going to be using mostly Artist Loft brand paints, the acrylic flow as well as the soft body. I'm going to be mixing my own colors. I'm going to be doing some blue, some turquoise, of course white and black, but I'm going to have some dazzling metallics in there for some copper and some bronze. So yeah, we're gonna get started here in just a minute. I just wanted to say hello and hope you like this painting. Hey guys, it's Dwight. I'm back in my studio mixing some new colors for today. I'm gonna be painting over a painting that didn't do too well. This is a 30 by 40 canvas. So I just sort of painted some black over it just so it's not distracting to me. So most of these paints I mixed myself and made custom color and I'll go over them with you. So this is just a little extra white from Artist Loft Soft Body White in case I need it. Now this is supposed to be a coral color. So that was mixed with Artist Loft Red, a little bit of Artist Loft Yellow, and some white to get the right proportions. I know it looks kind of pink, but I think it's more on the coral side. And I chose that color because it complements this turquoise. And this turquoise is basically just Artist Loft blue and green, blue and yellow to make green, and then some white. I think in this one, I put a little more blue in it to make it a little bit darker because I have another turquoise at the other end here. Now this is just Artist Loft Soft Body White. This is bright copper, which is dazzling metallics. And then this is a combination of dazzling metallics gold and Gotta Deal brown pearl. And last but not least, my other turquoise. And again, that was made with Artist Loft blue, a little bit of green, and a lot of white. So most of these colors, I'm using Artist Loft brand paints. The soft body, I couldn't think of what we call it here, soft body paints. I also have some older bottles, which I think I've used in this that might be of the old acrylic flow. But the Artist Loft tends to sell really well. So that's my goal today, is to see how quickly and how beautifully this sells, or the pearls pop up through the black paint. There's my black paint. There's my colander. And yeah, I'm gonna double check the consistencies, which is important to do, just as a reminder. And also as a reminder, if you can't really tell, I did some straining. Have a little bit of a mess over there, but I strain all my paints just to make sure there are no lumps in it. Okay guys, hold on, let me double check here. Okay guys, here we are, getting ready to do this pour. Say a little hello first. How you guys doing? So there's my handy dandy colander. Seems to work pretty well. I like using white on the bottom just to brighten things up a little bit. I'm going to start with some of the darker colors here. Now I mixed the coral and the brown and the copper together only because they were sort of on the same scale of color. But what you'll see is which color dominates the painting when it's all said and done. A little bit of that turquoise blue. Rest of the white. Then the other lighter turquoise blue. Put some more brown in there. As you can see, I keep certain colors will push out the colors. So that brown and the coral pushed out that light turquoise blue. So similarly, I think to one of the last pours I did, the paints came out kind of wonky here. I wasn't really sure what that was about. My first thought was that the canvas was warped, even though I checked it and double checked it. So I pour off to the side. I was hoping there'd be plenty of paint in the sort of lower right quadrant of that big puddle so that I could get it over the edge without the black running over it too much. And then here we are going for the very last corner. And ta-da, there we go. So as you can see, the color is already starting to come through. It's sort of that pinkish, well, it looks more like pink, but it's supposed to be a coral color. Again, like the last painting, I was kind of thinking, okay, what's going on in the upper right corner there? I'm sorry, at the upper left corner. It wasn't filling in, and I was getting concerned that something was up with how I was pouring these. But, you know, it's just luck of the draw. So popping some bubbles, moving it around a little bit. Sometimes I bounce it down on the canvas just to kind of pop some of the bubbles underneath the black paint and have the color come to the surface. So that really filled in really quickly. Beautiful colors, that coral up against that turquoise. So we just have a couple more seconds here before we're going to do the wet walkthrough, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, I'm back after about an hour and a half or so. And I'm showing you this perspective because this is how I think I would choose the orientation of this painting. I just like that this is sort of off-center, and it reminds me of another painting I did a year or so ago, or actually, yeah, about a year ago, called Passion, which had the off-center negative space as well. But let me just show you up close. These pearls have multicolored with the white, that salmon sort of coral color turned out pink with the white. Again, sorry about the glare. Let me go a little bit slower for you. So yeah, really cool. Please don't drop this. Colors. And there's some more of that turquoise coming in there. So the negative space is fine, actually. It's nice and clean. I'll take out this edge, maybe round some of these pearls down here, and maybe a little bit in here. I'm not real sure. We'll see how it dries, but at this point, I think it's pretty much set. The edges, you can see the canvas coming through, which means that the edges are drying, and I'm going to take out all these teeth. They look like teeth up close. It's like two eyes. So yeah, so I think it's looking pretty good. I like the color. Reminds me of Florida. Pink and turquoise. Or maybe even Palm Springs, you never know. Okay, enough talking here. I'm gonna let it dry. I will show you when it's dry, and we will do any corrections if we need to. Okay, friends, here we are. It's the next morning. Everything looks dry and looks pretty cool. The colors are great. I've said before, you know, it's kind of hard to see the colors really well because I work on the floor, so it looks kind of flat right now. I'll try to sort of put it in the right orientation when I show you the dried results. But I just want to go back and show you all of these cells, all of these pearls. And you can see the white lacing. That's from the Artist Loft Soft Body White. It tends to do that with these colors. And, you know, like I said earlier in this video, that most of these paints are Artist Loft, either soft body paints or the old acrylic flow that I had some old left over. I love that right in there. Yeah. So I will go in, I'm gonna touch this up, take out this edge, take it down to here, then take this one maybe down to here somewhere. I'm gonna keep these pearls, I'm just gonna round them a little bit, not do a whole lot, but I'm probably gonna dot some of these pearls. I want them to pop a little bit more. And then we're done. And I will show you the dried results, and I will show you, I'll try to put it in a different orientation in terms of not on the floor, maybe up against the wall. That way the color will look a little bit more bright for you. Okay guys, I will see you in just a second. Let me set things up, and we're gonna get doing some touch-ups. Okay guys, here I am. I am finished, and that didn't take long. I just wanted to clean up a few down here and then dot just a few around the negative space. I didn't dot into the first or second row because there's plenty of color there. So let me just show you up close a little bit what I did. You can see I rounded some of those. I didn't do a whole lot because, you know, it's got to kind of keep it natural sometimes. Then there's the dots that I did. Now you probably notice here this blotchiness here. Now I used the same color paint as my dump paint right out of the bottle, and it'll dry pretty much the same color, but when I varnish it, this disappears down here and it all blends in. So that's been my practice, and that's what I've gotten used to when that's happened. So there we have it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Again, this is the orientation I'm going to keep it in. And we'll catch up with you real soon.